Welcome back, everybody, and today I'm going to be playing this Pekka Balloon Freeze deck with the new Evolution Electro-Dragon, trying to get some wins. I'm pretty sure that this deck is actually going to be popular in the meta just because of how good the Pekka still is after the nerf. It really, I mean, you can tell it's a little bit worse, but I think Pekka is still going to be the #1 evolution in the game by quite a significant margin, in my opinion. It's also pretty good against the Goblinstein compared to some other cards in this game, which just really aren't. I feel like Goblinstein just kind of runs the meta at the moment. Okay, I can just go for my E-Drag over here on the left-hand side to clean up these 3 recruits over here. I think this should be an okay matchup as long as I can keep my Electro-Dragon alive. Also, Void Spell, man, I'm so happy with the nerf that they had for Void. Void is so terrible now, and I'm so happy for it. Like, I'm a Void #1 hater, I guess, but I'm just gonna go Balloon in front of this E-Drag. Okay, kind of bad timing. I'm actually gonna NATO this immediately to kill the Princess off the map. Unfortunately, yeah, he's got Firecracker and Princess, so that's not great for me. Obviously, I don't have a spell to take out either of them, so it's going to be a little difficult to deal with, but we'll try and figure it out. I'm just going to go for the Ice Whiz like this, and then Bar Barrel behind to kill the Firecracker. Should be good. Kind of a, like, late Bar Barrel, but it should get the job done for the most part. Ghost gets 1 hit on my tower. You know, not the end of the world. This deck, you can honestly play a little bit bad. I know this sounds weird, but you can honestly play a little bit bad in not perfect defense, and then just build up 1 big push and win the game with your EVO Pekka, EVO E-Drag combination. But, okay, he's gonna, dang, like right here, I don't want to freeze that, that's too expensive. This deck is all about that 1 big push, so I'm just gonna save up, probably go for a Pekka in the back, and see what this guy wants to do. So he's got the recruits, we know that, he's basically playing just recruits spam, with the Firecracker, with the Princess, which is gonna be 2 cards that are going to cook me, but we'll figure it out later in this game. He's gonna have a hard time defending a massive push, I think, is going to be his downfall here, because, once I get an E-Drag behind this, I don't think he has a spell to take it out. And then I can just go for like a balloon or something. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to NATO this in quickly. Okay, he does go for the recruits to the bridge. I was kind of expecting him to not do that. I'm going to go Bar Barrel on the left-hand lane. E-Drag Evo is going to clean up everything right there. Really good value. I can just go balloon. I think he's in trouble since he has Duchess and he doesn't have any ammo now in his tower. And now there's a full health balloon Pekka push coming at his tower. I'm just going to let the Ghost kind of do its thing. Balloon should take tower here. And then I think we can defend for 40 seconds. He's got Elite Barbarians. Wow. What in the world is this? I'm just going to Pekka the river. I know it's kind of a weird play, but I'd rather just take those off the map sooner than later. And then he's also going to have to respond to that Pekka. So I'm going to go Ice Whiz. I don't think he has enough for recruits right now. He definitely does now. So I'm just going to drop the E-Drag early. He goes for the Goblin Drill. Wait, has he even played that the entire game? I don't remember seeing a Goblin Drill, unless I'm just tripping, but I'm just going to NATO that, pull that to King, and then we'll go for the Bar Barrel to clean up the rest of the drill. And yeah, 10 seconds left, that's what I was saying. Just that 1 push, quite literally just easily won me the game. That's all you need with this deck, as long as you get that 1 decent push and you've got a freeze spell. I mean, how are you supposed to defend when you're down Elixir and your opponent has Balloon Freeze? That's the real question. I think the EVO Electro-Drag just pairing with the Pekka is kind of just a dirty combination that you can't deal with. Okay, so usually during the day, like Butch will just be laying on the bed and, you know, sleeping. I don't know why, he just always sleeps during the day. But this morning I got out of the shower and he was just like sitting outside the door whining, and I felt really bad for him. And I was about to leave, so okay, that was not supposed to be a Pekka, that was supposed to be an E-Drag. I was yapping. It's fine, we can just NATO that to King. But anyways, back to the story. He was outside whining, and I felt bad for him. He seemed lonely because nobody was at my house, and I was about to leave to go to my grandparents, so I just took him with me in a car ride, and I might never do that again, guys. He was literally like, my car is covered in hair, like the entire passenger side which he was sitting in is just like covered. I mean, maybe I can just vacuum it, it'll be fine, but you know, I think it was worth it just for his happiness, because my grandparents have a dog, so as soon as I put their dog in the clip at the end of the video sometimes, so like a while back I did it, I think a couple months ago, I don't remember exactly, but yeah, I took him over there, and they were you know, they have a nice backyard and everything where he can play, so he was pretty happy. He was really nervous in the car ride though, like he was shaking. I don't know if he was excited or nervous, because, you know, sometimes when he gets in the car, it's like you have to go to the vets. So I'm just gonna tower trade, by the way, here. I don't care about that balloon, to be honest. But yeah, it was an adventure for sure. I felt bad leaving him at home, so I just had to take him with me, but that was a really bad time to Lumberjack, by the way. Okay, I'm just gonna freeze this on 0, and oh my gosh, E-Drag, wow. Dude, EVO E-Drag is like, I'm telling you guys, that is decent whenever you get the right situation with it. It's just such a situational card that I'm not sure what to feel, or like how to feel about it, but you know, okay, it just looks huge. Does the E-Drag not look like ginormous? Am I tripping? Okay, I'm gonna go for the E-Spirit like this. I'm not really accustomed to being in 2 and 3 tower situations, so this is kind of fun for me, but I'm just gonna cycle probably Ice Whiz or E-Drag in the back. Let's see what he does. Okay, that was, I mean, that's fine. Pack in the back. I mean, this is going to be a very, very slow game right here. I'm just going to go for my E-Drag in the back. see what he wants to do to respond to this. I'm guessing he's going to go for his own, or Ice Wizard. Okay, I can Pekka. I have my freeze. He's got his freeze as well, though. There's the Lumberjack. We're literally playing the exact same deck, basically. I'm just going to go for the freeze right now, then go for the Electro Spirit to freeze everything. Tornado up high to pull everything back in. You know, not bad. Not like amazing, but definitely not terrible. He might go Pekka the middle. I have to be a little bit careful of that. I'm just going to Ice Wiz preemptively. There's the Pekka. He actually goes Pekka the bridge. Wow, very aggressive play from Gene here. My Evo Pekka is going to heal itself just a bit. You can tell it's significantly worse, but yeah, it's still dang good. I'm going to go E-Drag like this to just clean up everything, and then if he does freeze, I might lose the game, so I need to go for the E-Spirit up high. He's not going to freeze that, surely, right? He is going to freeze that. Wow. Okay, we can Lumberjack right there. That might be too aggressive. That might actually give me a chance at doing something here. We'll have to see. Okay, we're in a bad situation just because of the damage deficit, but I think going to the Princess Tower is kind of a slight advantage compared to going to, like, the King Tower, just because the Princess Tower is, like, a lot easier and quicker to get to, in my opinion. You can make more tornado plays to pull stuff away when things are going towards the King Tower, but I'm just going to freeze right here, force out all of his spells, at least. That's, like, the goal of mine right now, and then it's going to be a tough defense, but we'll see. Oh my gosh, please. Okay, I was about to say, if we don't get a single hit, this game is so over. Okay, he's going to go opposite lane pressure. I can just E-Drag, E-Spirit like this to freeze everything, and then he does have that Evo E-Drag and Pekka coming down, though. I have to be a little bit careful of that, so I'm just going to Ice Wiz, then NATO everything up high. E-Drag should take out the balloon, please. No way, that got another hit. Okay, that's really bad, actually. I'm going to go Pekka down low. E-Drag is cleaning up the Pekkas decently. This is a very, very, very aggressive play by him. I feel like he's trying to sell the game by just making over aggressive plays on repeat, but I'm just going to go E-Drag like this, and that should be decent behind a Pekka. It's basically unkillable if you play correctly, so I'm going to go E-Spirit like this. Evo E-Drag should win this interaction, I'm hoping. I'm just going to Lumberloon the pocket. I know he's got Tornado, which is fine. He could get 3-crowned if he's not careful. That's my thought process here. I'm just going to Pekka the center of the map because my Evo E-Drag is going to survive. The Evo Pekka, okay, it was alive. I can just go E-Drag E-Froze, just a Pekka by itself. This is definitely going to be game, I'm pretty sure. I can just go for the Tornado to pull his Evo E-Drag into my lane. Perfect. Look at that, guys. Now we can go Balloon behind. Oh, yes, sir. This has to be game, surely. I mean, maybe he can still defend that, but it doesn't look good for him at the moment. He's got NATO and Freeze to defend this, I'm guessing. So I'm just going to slap my Freeze down. Maybe I should have done that, like, in a couple seconds after he Tornadoed, but it should be still fine. That's going to get to tower, I think. Just barely. No, it doesn't. Okay, so 20 seconds left. I still could lose this. He's going to go for it in the pocket. Pekka, yep, perfect. I can E-Drag Electro Spirit up high. I think we've got enough to defend this, but I'm not 100% sure, I guess. I can just Tornado all this up high. He's going to freeze the E-Drag. I need to go Ice Wiz on top of that, and then we can just Lumberjack on top of the Pekka, and we should be good. Oh, he's 3-crowned. I didn't even realize my Pekka was hitting his King Tower, but I don't think he realized it either. We'll take those. Okay, we got our next match here against FS, and I'm going to be posting the end season video tomorrow. I know a lot of you are waiting for it, and everyone's like, where's the end season video? Where's the end season video? And it's just like I got like 20 comments about it yesterday, which I thought was pretty funny. But anyways, okay, that's kind of a... Oh, wow, we got a second Goblin hit right there. By the way, I think Drill's going to be super good this season, just my opinion. There's going to be a lot of Lightning in this meta as well, so just to counter the Goblinstein, or at least try to counter it, I guess, and the E-Drags. But Pekka at the back, I'm trying to still figure out what even is the best counter to the Goblinstein, like, genuinely. I feel like when it's in a massive push, it's kind of just impossible to defend for a good amount of elixir trade. They're always going to get value on your units if they use the thing correctly. Also, I've been noticing that Tornado plus the Goblinstein is way better than just having it by itself. Just, for future reference, I might have to cook up some kind of deck with Tornado in it, with the Gobstein as well, but we'll see. I'm just going to go for the freeze in a second here. I'm pretty sure he's just dead. I don't know how he defends this after he just played all that elixir. He kind of wasted... Oh my gosh, that might be the worst cannon of all time. But he kind of wasted his ability. Didn't get too much value, and he just kind of put himself down elixir by going Drill offensive, super aggressive, and finally I was able to punish someone. And Balloon is actually a very punishing card if you don't have the right responses for it in cycle, and I'm pretty sure the only defense he has for a Balloon is the Goblinstein. So I think we're in a good situation here. I can just go Ice Wiz the back. There's no way he takes my tower, surely, when I'm just like full defending for a minute and 20 seconds, but you never know, honestly. At this point, anything could happen. But I'm just gonna go Lumberjack the back. One Evo Drill could single-handedly wipe your tower if you're not careful, so I'm just gonna go Barbaro on top of the Goblinstein early. He's probably gonna protect it, but I'm fine with it because it's gonna force him to spend elixir, and then he can't really do much on offense with this since it is still single. I can just Pekka the little goblin. I guess it's not a little goblin, but yeah. the goblin over here to counter that, and then I have my balloon and my EVO E-Drag as well. I'm just going to slap a balloon behind this. Might as well force out some elixir from him. I don't expect this to do too much, but I'm just going to... Ooh, what do I do? Ice Boost on top of this. That's fine. Oh, man, that drill, I got a lot more damage than I thought. Actually, it didn't get that much damage. I thought it was going to get damage. They nerfed, or they reworked the drill somehow. I'm still, like, not even too sure how the rework works, but... Wait. Rework works. Wow. Yeah, okay, that's a tongue twister. But that's going to kill the drill. We're chilling here. Only 27 seconds left. I've got my Pekka in cycle. EVO E-Drag is going to get wiped by the Goblin Stein, which kind of sucks, but it's already basically game over. If I throw from this situation, I just need to probably uninstall the game. So he's going to drill again. I'm guessing he's going to switch lanes with the drill. Very interesting tactics. I guess he's just going for anything that he can possibly do right now. I'm just going to go NATO Lumberjack, and that's going to be a GG's. Pretty solid win. I mean, as you can see, this deck... Basically, it's one push, guys. Like, you just need that one balloon freeze, and that's just tower down. Like, especially in single elixir, this deck is super punishing if they're not careful. Life's felt a little bit, like, surreal lately. Like, I pretty much don't talk to anyone outside of my family, except for, like, a couple friends. Right now, it's kind of weird. Like, I used to talk to a lot of people. But I guess that's just like how it is when you grow up or you get older. You just kind of stop talking to people that you're not around unless they're like really good friends, right? I guess, I don't even know. Some of my friends that I thought like I was going to talk to forever, I barely ever speak to them, like maybe once or twice a year now, which is super weird. I guess that's just how it is in life, though. It's like a not, it's something like you don't get used to, right? Because it's never happened before. And no matter how much you can like, you know, you understand, oh, that's probably going to happen at some point, but like you can't really put that, I don't know how to describe it. Like you can't really tell who's going to still be talking to you, even if you're like really good friends with them after a certain amount of time. It's just like weird. I don't know. But anyways, Lumberjack's going to get some good damage on the left-hand side. Sorry, I had like a life moment right there. But I'm just going to E-Drag like this. I think it was my dad that was talking to me. He said he doesn't even talk to a single person from the college that he went to. Or I think it was the high school. I can't remember. It might have been high school because he still has some college friends. But yeah, that's just like, you know, it's an eye-opening thing that you could like have these friends for the first 15, 16, 17, 18 years of your life. And then like you could just never talk to them again or never see anyone like see them again just because of different paths and stuff, and that's just wild to think about. I don't know, I guess it's a big world, but yeah. Okay, Pekka's gonna be decent right here. I'm sorry guys, I mean, not even necessarily like to, I just be rambling sometimes, but I'm just gonna freeze all that. EVO Pekka should kill that goblin. Wow, that thing actually has a ton of HP, I'm not gonna lie. Especially more than like, I'm gonna go balloon here. I think we can take tower. Because the thing kind of sucks against air. I mean, it doesn't even do anything against the balloon. It does like 1 damage per tick. But balloons should get to the tower, I hope. That needs to get to the tower, actually, or I might be cooked. Oh, wow. My tower's gone. For sure here. Oh, yeah, it's gone. It's gone. I didn't even realize I was down so much elixir. He's going to lightning this for sure. I'm just going to NATO this. I probably shouldn't even NATO it because he's going to lightning either way. But, yeah. Not bad. E-Drag does enough to where I don't really have to be threatened that I'm going to get 3 crowned here, so I can just go ahead and chill. Set up a Pekka in the very back, and now we're in a two tower situation, which I think is good for me. Is it though? I don't know. Maybe it's not. But I have the pressure with the Lumberjack balloon if I want it. He doesn't have great responses for a Pekka. I mean, Goblinstein, honestly, you think Pekka counters it, but like there's still good responses. I mean, it's still like a pretty good response for the Pekka because of how like it just slows everything down, and then you can shock everything that's behind it as well. I mean, I don't know. It's just like, bro, is there a single card that's gonna counter the Goblinstein well? That's my question. Definitely not Expo, I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna go Pekka at the back right here. He might go for the E-Giant in the middle. If he does, I have my bar barrel like this, and then I can go Ice Wiz down low to freeze or like slow things down a bit here. He's not even gonna be able to pop the ability. That's not a great play by him, I don't think. All he's really doing is getting a couple hundred damage and then giving me a massive counter push. So I'm just gonna go for the Lumberjack balloon on King Tower to try and force out a bunch of elixir from him. I don't really expect this to work too well, but Lumberjack could get some decent value here. He's going to go for the Goblinstein now. I'm going to go for a second Pekka because if I play an E-Drag, it's just a free lightning for him. So I think the double Pekka pressure plus the tornado here to kill everything should be good. EVO Pekka is going to heal itself. Okay, this is my chance, I think, to go in. I'm going to go E-Drag in the pocket, EVO E-Drag, and it should counter whatever he plays. He goes for the Bowler and then Bomber. That's going to get cooked by the EVO Pekka, which is just constantly healing itself right now. Heal yourself. Okay, nice. That's perfect. I have my freeze as well. I'm just going to go ahead and freeze this so he can't pop the ability and then somehow defend magically. Wait, that was such a smart freeze, because not allowing him to pop the ability just made sure he couldn't get anything down in time to actually like significantly kill my Pekka, and then Pekka just is invincible like it always is. Like I said, guys, still the best evolution in the game. Like, it's not even close in my opinion. Okay, so the one thing I'm mad at Supercell, like I am mad, right? Because I'll tell you why. So basically, they nerfed the EVO Tesla. Sure, it was really good, right? Like, that's fair. They nerfed the EVO Tesla. But the way they nerfed it, like, the card sucks, dude. Like, it's terrible. Now, it just is, like, completely dead. I would say it's probably, oh, man, it might be the worst evolution. I'm not even trolling. When I say that, maybe, I mean, Ice Spirit, but Ice Spirit still gets value in some situations. I don't know. Basically, sorry, why I'm mad is because, like, think about it. They nerfed the Tesla and they nerfed the Pekka evolution, right? And look at the Pekka evolution. It's still super broken. They barely did any nerf to it. And the Tesla evolution, they completely killed it. Like, you know what I mean? I wish they just would have some more consistency, because why are you going to completely kill one evolution and then leave the other one that was more popular than the Tesla, by the way? They just leave that one kind of chilling. So that's just why I'm like, you know, it doesn't make sense in my head why they would do that. But, you know, at least they got to give the Tesla Shockwave something. Like if it kills, the perfect change for the Tesla, like, is to revert it and then make it, if it gets killed by a troop, then it expires and actually has a shockwave. If it doesn't get killed by a troop, then it doesn't have a shockwave. Like, that's a perfect way to balance the card in my opinion. But yeah, no, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's just what I think. You know, I'm not even being like that guy because I play the Tesla. Like, genuinely, it is just the worst card ever now. Like, there's not even a point running the evolution. I'm telling you guys, do not run the evolution right now until they do something. Hopefully buff it again, because man, that thing sucks. But anyways, Lumberjack should rage this all up. This might actually be good because the balloon's going to go to the tower, and it's going to be on like zoomy mode right here. So it's going to get to tower and at least get me one hit, unless he fireballs or like nados or something. Okay, he's got fireball. I figured he did since he was waiting so long, but he didn't even have enough elixir. So let's think about that. He played his fireball on 0, right? I am up like 7-ish elixir, 6, 7 elixir, so I can just drop a full Pekka in the back. Sorry, my throat's a little dry. But yeah, I mean, he can't even really defend this, I don't think. I've got EVO E-Drag. He doesn't have a spell to kill the E-Drag. He's just got a fireball. If he defends this, I would genuinely be shocked and have to give him a round of applause. So I'm just going to go Ice Fist up high, Barbarrel to kill the Firecracker instantly. You can see what he's trying to do, just get a ton of value out of the Firecracker. But yeah, he's in a very big predicament. The E-Drag just wipes that Skarmy as well. Wow, that was insane, actually. Okay, that's a good Tornado as well. I mean, he's just dead. The E-Drag is 1 HP and cooking everything. He's hitting us with the good luck. I mean, bro, that's game, bro. That's definitely game. 30 seconds left. I mean, he could still take my tower theoretically, but I'm not seeing it. So I'm just gonna go Ice Wiz in the back. Let's see if he's gonna give up. It looks like he's still gonna play since he's playing a Hog on defense. Don't know if I've ever seen a Hog defensively into an Evo Pekka before, but I guess there's a first time for everything. Gonna go Barbarrel up high to kill the Firecracker, and yeah, only 10 seconds left. It's gonna be GG's. You guys can just see how much havoc the Pekka evolution causes when it's paired with Evo E-Drag. It's basically an unstoppable force, like, genuinely. If you have those two cards down, and you don't have like a great response for them, it's just game over. You lose your whole tower. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video and enjoyed the Butch clip. Peace.